Hi everyone, it's Tracy Lynn Cox, and we're here today to talk about Keepers of Joy. And I am outside in front of a doctor's office, actually, and I'm here because I need to be here for an appointment that's coming up here in a few minutes, but I wanted to get in touch with you and tell you that today is the first day of our Facebook Live Keepers of Joy. And I'm delighted to have you here and for this particular discussion because it's really important that we talk about what are the keys to Keepers of Joy. And let me share with you that for one Keeper of Joy, we would like to discuss 4 different aspects in the ways for Keepers of Joy. One would be in the physical realm, one would be in the mindful realm, one would be in the emotional realm, and then the other would be in the spiritual realm. All of those realms are very important for Keepers of Joy, and they all combine together and etherically to make us whole. So if there's something that needs to be released that's no longer serving your higher purpose, then that would be something that you would want to release. Keepers of Joy today is all about simplifying your life. In simplifying your life, you want to think about things that you want to release that is no longer serving your higher purpose. So I would like to engage with you and have you comment below for what in your life would you like to release physically that is no longer serving your higher purpose. So for me, I would like to share with you that I have identified one that I think is really important for me. And that is that I have been looking at giving up drinking my wine on a daily basis. And for the past few days, I said, I really don't need that wine every day, and it's not serving my higher good anymore. So I am going to go ahead, and that is what is no longer serving my higher good, and will simplify my life by releasing that. So what would you think in your physical reality, in your home? Hi, Nicole. What would be serving your higher good? Thanks for the hearts and likes. And if you're watching this live, I think it's terrific. And if you're watching the replay, please also comment below. All comments will be answered, and I would appreciate hearing them. So today's topic is the first day of Keepers of Joy. Keepers of Joy have several different keys, and today we're talking about simplifying your life. Thank you. Hi, sweetie Nicole. You are so great to be here with me. And others that are watching as well. Simplifying your life takes into consideration your physical realm, your mental realm, your emotional realm, and your spiritual realm. So we're going to first talk about the physical realm. What in your physical reality would you release to simplify your life that is no longer serving your higher good? And so I have stated that I believe that for myself, my daily wine is no longer serving my higher good. And so that is what I am releasing. And I would like to hear from you what you are releasing that no longer is serving your higher good in your physical reality. And it may be anything. I mean, gosh, is it friends? Is it affiliations that you have? Is it clutter in your home? I mean, that's a big one for people. Is it, I don't know, is it texting? Charity. Okay, that makes you think, probably the extra clothes that you're in the closet I haven't worn the past year. That's a great one. Yes. Yeah, cleaning the closet out. All those clothes that we no longer wear. That is a good one. So in your physical reality, be thinking about releasing what it is that is no longer serving your higher purpose. And for me, it happens to be drinking wine every day. And it just so happens that today is the first day of the 21-day challenge. And so that's what my challenge is going to be for the next 21 days as I lead everyone else in their challenge as well. Okay, so that's our physical realm. Janie, thanks for joining us as well. Charity, thanks for joining us. Nikki, thanks for joining us, and everyone else who's joining us. Now, let's talk about the physical realm. Let's go to the emotional realm. How emotionally would you release so that it is lightening and being more buoyant? Hi, Dave Rossiter. Smoking cigarettes, for sure, it's awful, and I strongly dislike it. Well, I'd like to say that I have a couple people who want to stop smoking and who want to be smoke-free. And I believe that we would be able to do that maybe in a small group of maybe 3 people. And so I would strongly encourage you to talk with me, and we'll private message about how we might be able to do that. And that's a great one to do in a small group private session. And great for your physical realm. That is super. So in your emotional realm, what do you think would lighten your load to release that would no longer be serving your higher good, that would simplify your life? And looking at my notes for me in my spirit or emotional realm, I decided this is a good one because I just went through it this morning, and that is my frustration with technology. I have the longest sense of patience with people, but when it comes to technology, I get so frustrated. And the reason that I was late getting on today is because I was over at Best Buy trying to get the technology on my phone to work better so that I would have enough storage capacity to update my phone so it would work better for doing Facebook Live. How you like that? So I decided emotionally I just needed to get over that whole thing of being frustrated with technology. So that's what I'm releasing to simplify my emotional status. So now I'm asking you, what in your life? Hi there. Glad you're joining us. Yes, we are live here. We sure are. Where am I? I'm standing outside my doctor's office, actually. I have an appointment in a few minutes. But I wanted to get in the time with y'all on the joy, the 10 keepers of joy. And now my battery is going low, so I may move into my car so I can plug in my phone. I want you to know that emotional, that's an easy one for me. Emotionally, I have been not allowing others' emotional clutter to clutter up my thoughts. That is a good one. And I'm going to step into my car and plug in my phone. So walk with me, and we'll get into my car and continue our conversation. This is really great, and I so appreciate you coming along with me. There we go. Emotional clutter is a big one because we do get ourselves emotionally tied up with other people's stuff. And that, what does that do? It gets baggage in our way, and it really, there we go. Now I have some energy in my phone, and so I'm not going to get frustrated by it. I'm just going to say, hey, that's just the way it is, okay? There we go. Okay, so what other emotional releases can we have that would serve us well to lighten our load and to feel more buoyant in our lives, that would be a keeper of joy and not bring our joy down to a lower state? What is it for y'all? Do you have any other ideas that you'd like to offer? Or are you ready to move on? Okay, well, as you come up with them, go ahead and be sure you share what it is that you'd like to share, and I'll get back to you with whatever you have to offer in the comments. If you're here live, that's great, and if you're not, you can leave your comments at a later date and share with us. Hey, Amber, glad you joined us. I love all your hearts and likes. Thanks for sharing. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is the mental realm. What is going on mentally that is in your way of keeping your joy? Well, for me, let's see here, my notes are upside down. For me, mentally, it's my mindset of limitations to abundance. Needless to say, I do have a mindset of abundance, or I think I do. However, I do think that sometimes my mindset gets limited, and then that puts squash on how much truly the universe is supporting me, and endless support, and truly bringing anything and everything I need to succeed and have anything and everything that I want. So that is one thing that I'm going to release, is that mindset around that fear that it may not be supporting me, because truly we do know that is being each and every one of us is being supported. So is anyone else thinking of anything that they might like to release that's no longer supporting them in keeping their joy, that they would like to release in their mind field? Sounds like a minefield. Okay. Well, leave your comments for me now or later, and I appreciate hearing about it. I know that talking physically is probably the easiest one, and when we get into the emotional and the mental is much more, it takes time to take that into consideration. So the next one is spiritual. What is it spiritually that you need to release, or maybe bring into your world to simplify your world to keep joy? And I've had time to think about this, and so what I would like to say is that I need to release the thought that my light, my spark, what I bring to the world, my light and love, that I believe sometimes that I'm not shining it bright enough. And that's just not true. I bring all the light and love that is within me at any given moment. And so I'm releasing that spiritual inadequacy, and I'm just putting it out there to y'all and saying, you know what? I'm giving it my all the time, right here, right now on Facebook Live, and in my courses, and in everything that I do. And I'm here for you all the time. Okay, congratulations. Okay, I love that. Yes, I do. I would like you to think about, in your spiritual realm, what is it that you would feel more buoyant, uplifted, in a simplicity of life that would bring you spiritual fulfillment, and have a keeper of joy in your key in life on this day and going forward. So today's topic for Keepers of Joy, the key is to simplify your life, release anything in your life related to each of the four fields of the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. And I really like the fact that you're here and sharing with me, and I appreciate you being vulnerable and putting it out there and just having that conversation with me. I really, really cherish each and every one of you. We're all just so human, and on this journey of being, and that's why they call us human beings, because we're really souls in our bodies. and it's just a vehicle, right? So let your spark shine bright, and I will be back with you tomorrow with another key for Keepers of Joy. Take care, and God bless, and just shine on. Love you. Bye-bye.